What is going on, everybody? It's Bub Meadows here from Addictive Photography. Just hanging out at the house, getting ready for this outlaw event coming up tomorrow morning. Uh, Let me get my shares in real quick. Let's see here. I don't know who all wants to share this, but once you come in here, probably need to come to my personal page to comment. I don't know. So what used to happen when I used to go live, I used to be able to live stream from StreamYard, and but now it's making me go. I used to live stream from Addictive Photography, but now it's making me go to my personal profile. So I had to share it to Addictive Photography. So if you're in Addictive Photography and you comment, I'm not sure. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go over to Addictive Photography and see if it's up and going. All right. I will be able to see comments now. But let's get the show going. Let's talk about the year 2024 so far. What it's been like in the race season. It has been wide open. I've been to event after event after event after event. We've been to Alabama a couple times, been to Kentucky, been to West Virginia, and we're located in Tennessee. So Winrock wasn't far from us. Yeah, we've been a lot of different places, and we're going to the North Alabama Ride event tomorrow. The Outlaw Series is putting it on, so we're gonna see how everything goes tomorrow. Got a couple questions. One is bolted tires at the Bounty Hills. What do y'all think about that? Recently, Wes Keene went to a JS Off Road, I believe, put on a Bounty Hill, and Wes came out first with bolted tires and smoked the course. Absolutely smoked it. And I mean, he took all the money, $10,000, I believe, for I don't know what was it, 22 seconds, something like that. That is crazy. That's unheard of. Making that much money, that unless you're just professional basketball player or something. But lot, and I mean a lot of people was talking about it. Was it fair? It's a bounty. Bounty Hills are run what you brung. A lot of people didn't like it, but I could guarantee more. Well, I can't guarantee because I don't know who's going to put the Bounty Hill on. But from now on, anybody who puts these Bounty Hills on, they are more than likely going to say no bolted tires. That's just my opinion. Opinions change, people change, but that's what I'm going for. Yeah, bolted tires at Bounties. I don't think there's going to be any more of that going on. Another question is the Hawk Pride race was it got a little interesting because of the flag situation and how hard the course was. The Maverick, boy, it ate everybody's lunch. All the UTVs, they all had problems, and at the very top, very top, there was flags on both sides, and Casey Howe was the very last person to go, and all he had to do was finish the race. If you hit a flag, you get a 30-second penalty, but one tire has to be inside the flag. I believe that's how that rule goes. So what happened was he made it up, Maverick. He got to the top. He was the very last person. No UTVs made it at all. So he took out the flags on purpose. Of course, I'm on the hill. I'm with, I guess you could say, employees of the series and stuff like that. And so I hear their side of the story, and I also hear the fan side of the story, and I hear the racer part of the story. So I hear it from all angles. Here's my thought about it. You could agree with me if you want. You don't have to. But my thought was these people, these drivers put a lot of money into these races, a lot of money, time and money, like tons of money. So if all they have to do is hit a flag for $2,000-$3,000, I'm gonna do it too. I mean, and if I didn't, I'm pretty sure my wife would shoot me if all I had to do is run over a flag to get $2,000 or $3,000. People say that's the princess way and blah blah blah, but I could guarantee you this, and I haven't heard it from Clyde yet, but I could guarantee you next year, I'm pretty sure he can't or he won't put it in place this year because the season already started and the rules has already been set. But I could guarantee you next year, if you are seen, because they got replay footage and everything else, if you run over a flag on purpose, I am pretty sure that you're going to be disqualified next year. Clyde has not told me that. I haven't even discussed it with Clyde or anything, but the way people was talking on the hill, employees and people who help the National Rock Racing Series, they pretty much said the same thing. We think that they will be disqualified. So we did the flags, we did the bolted tires. Congrats to Wes. Wes, like I said, he smoked the course. We are going down to the North Alabama Ride Park tomorrow morning. I am leaving here at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'll get down there about 7:30 a.m., somewhere around there. It's going to be a heck of a show. Heck of a show. There's been, I don't know if you could say drama, but there's been some things going on about the park owner and the drivers and the fans and all that. I'm not getting into it. I'm staying out of it. I want to see the park myself. I want to meet the owner myself. I want to, yeah, I've seen stuff that he wrote on Facebook. I've seen stuff other people wrote on Facebook, but that's not my cup of tea. I'm staying out of all that. You all could talk about it amongst yourselves. But anyways, let's do the rundown for half of the year. So actually it's probably over half the year for the Outlaw Series by now. The Outlaw Series, let's do the rundown for the Outlaw Series first. The Outlaw Series in the Unlimited class, which is I would say it's the bouncer class, but a couple years back, Paul Wolf did something that got his UTV in the Unlimited class. So that might have been, that's probably the 0.1 series races. But anyway, so it's Unlimited class, but it's all bouncers. So first is Tim Cameron. Second is Cooper Bentley. Third, this guy right here. I'm telling you, he's a sleeper. Third is Jeremiah Strauss. Third is Jeremiah. You better watch out. You better watch him. He's coming for everybody. And get this, fourth is Clayton Smith and Gold Rush Reclaimed. Clayton is he's on a tear, I'm telling you. He is consistent. His runs are consistent. Is he fast? He's not super fast yet. He's getting there though. He is getting there. And I have faith he will be there. He will be there. Fifth is Daniel Heckley. He's well, I tell you what, he's on it this year. He's on it. UTV class. This is it's pretty close. UTV. Oh yeah, shout out right here. Look, Window Liquor. That is Jeremiah Strauss. The UTV class. First place right now is Dylan Dowler. Second place is Cody Kaysen. Third place is Clay Kaysen. Fourth is Cody Carlock. And fifth is Cooper Bentley. So Cooper's in the top 5 in the UTV and bouncer class in the outlaw. That's get this. From third place is Clay Case, and he's got 255. Cody Carlock has 251 points. Cooper has 250 points. So third, fourth, and fifth is 5 points. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. All right, that was the outlaw. We got 2. I believe we got 2. Is it 2? I think I think we do have 2 events left. Yeah, tomorrow and the finals for outlaw. So we're gonna go over the National Rock Racing Association. We're gonna do the rundown for those classes real quick for the halfway point. For the youth class, Claire Hoback is leading. She's out in front with 448 points. Dallas Heckley is right there at 436, and Ramsey Trainer is at 429. That youth class is something else. If you all get a chance, stick around and watch these kids. Outlaw just started their youth class this year. I did not get the stats for the didn't get the stats for the outlaw kids youth class. Apologize for that. But the youth class for National Rock Racing Series, they're close. They are close. VIN class for the National Rock Racing Series. And this is a surprise. And I think it's going to be good. It's coming down to these last events. It's going to be good. You got Don Curtis out in front. Justin Hoback sitting in second, and Charles Caris sitting in third. Charles has had some bad luck this year. From the looks of it, he's got some big axles that are underneath the Cherokee now. So, or upgraded axles, I should say. So we'll see if he could, if he's got a chance to chase all of them. The UTV Cup class. UTV Cup class. You got Clay Kaysen sitting in first. Timmy Cameron sitting in second. Dylan Dowler sitting in third. Casey Howell sitting in fourth. And Cooper Bentley sitting in fifth. There's that name again. Cooper. Y'all better listen to that. Cooper's he's in every one of these classes. Everyone he races in, he's in the top 5. All right, now the UTV stock class. You got Cody Kaysen in first, Brandon Davis in second, Daniel Hickley in third, Dylan Dowler in fourth, and old Scotty Harden coming in fifth. So that's awesome to see Scotty up there battling out with all them awesome drivers. So that's a stock class. Let's go to the bouncer class. Bouncer class, we got old Hunter shots. Timmy Cameron sitting in first. Cooper Bentley sitting in second. I told you, Cooper, he's in every single, he's top 5 in every single thing he runs. Let's see. And Daniel Hickley sitting in third right now. Clayton Smith sitting in fourth. I'm telling you, if Clayton continues to run like he's running, he's in fourth in both series. Both series, he's sitting in fourth. He's y'all top 3 better watch out. Clayton ain't messing around this year. And fifth place, rounding out top 5, is Nick Reich. He is sitting in fifth place in the National Rock Racing Association. Nick Reich, if you haven't seen or heard of Fordzilla, that is Nick Reich. He's been doing a bunch of couple of small videos, post race, pre race. Very, very intelligent human being. He real nice dude too. If you ever see him out, go up to him and introduce yourself to him. He might be a little shy, but he's a real good dude. He'll do anything for you. So you see that Fordzilla? Fordzilla's got a deeper sound to it than any other bouncer. When everybody fires up the bouncers, I could hear Fordzilla out of all of them. So this is going to be a short show. I just wanted to get on here real quick. The reason I haven't got on is I won't say recently, 6 months. About 6 months ago, I changed routes at my job. So I am in a different hotel. And at the hotel, as of you all seen last night, sometimes the internet does not work. So I've been debating on what day, what night I could do this show on, because when I'm at home, I'm normally in bed by 7 to 7:30, and I don't like doing short shows. So you all that are in here, this is a short one, and I could probably guarantee it's going to be the shortest of the year, because I don't do short shows. I like doing the real long shows and, interviewing people and stuff like that. But so my problem today is I had to go on my personal page and share it to Addictive Photography. So we don't have many people. We have one person watching right now. So I appreciate that one person. I don't know who you are, but I do appreciate it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to see how I can get it on Addictive Photography page to get a lot more people in here. But Replay Gang, I know you're going to watch this. My whole Replay Gang, give me a like and share it, please. And I'm going to get some shut-eye and get up at 4 o'clock and head 4 hours and 15 minutes down to Alabama. And next week, I have talked to 2 racers, and they are 2 racers are sitting in first place right now. And we're going to try to, they said, let's try to set it up for next week. So we're going to try and get it worked out. And we're going to get Timmy Cameron on the show next week, hopefully, if everything works out. Don't take my word for it, because he is a super busy person. Once he gets home, he goes to that shop and he gets to work. So he said, let's try to get something for next week. So we're gonna try to get Tim Cameron on next week. And also, if y'all don't realize, Timmy's been in the race scene since it started. Well, close. And but he's sort of like a mentor to a lot of these people and a lot of these drivers, a lot of these younger drivers. And the guy that may try to come on with him next week, he goes to Timmy, and they talk a lot about lanes, on the hill. And Timmy fills Clay Kaysen with a lot of knowledge. And I'm sure Clay might throw in something to Timmy that Timmy might not see. But so next week, we're going to try to get Timmy on and Clay Kaysen on. I'm going to make an announcement and try to make a huge thing out of it. That way we could start seeing some of these drivers throughout the year. And I also talked to a good buddy of mine that come to the house earlier today. He lives about 10 minutes down the road. Brian Bebo Watt from Bouncer Life. He runs the Bouncer Life page. There's, 30,000 people in his page now. He also agreed that he's going to come on the show here soon. We're going to get locked down where he's not busy and I'm not busy, and we'll get all that locked down, taken care of. I used to watch, or not watch. I used to listen to a podcast all the time, and I still have it on my phone. Racing on the Rocks. Jesse did it for a while, and man, he got me hooked on listening to podcasts, because I listened to him, and he's got great interviews. And this was back in 2021, so I've been waiting for a podcast to come out that talks about rock bouncing and UTV drivers and stuff like that. Ultra 4, I'm not real familiar with. I think there is some Ultra 4 podcast, but I don't follow it enough to know everything about it, so it's hard for me to keep up. I do know Paul Wolf. That's because he come from our series, and Lauren Healy, and all the top guys. But I'm not 100% about the whole Ultra 4 thing, so I haven't downloaded any podcast yet. But what I'm getting to is Jesse, we miss you with Racing on the Rocks. That was my number one podcast. But there's another podcast out. It's called Out the Top, presented by Rock Life Off-Road. Bryant Dunnigan and Dan Carter. They break down a lot of good stuff, and they've interviewed drivers, and it's pretty good podcast to listen to going down the road or something like that. If you're traveling to these parks race day, get on Out the Top podcast, the Rock Life Off-Road podcast, and give them guys a subscribe to them and listen to them, and let them know what you think. I talked to Bryant a couple of times at the race, and he's always looking for, he's like me. He's always looking for criticism, or, good or bad. He wants to hear it because he wants to get better. And so do I. But I'm going to hop off here, and I'm going to figure out how to get this over to my photography page and we'll figure it out. But this is the first show of the season, the shortest show of the season. I could guarantee you that. And but yeah, we will see you all next week. Hopefully with Timmy and Clay. If not, I'm gonna try my best to get some other racers on here. The problem is a lot of racers are shy. They'll talk to you in person all day long, but once it gets on a computer screen or camera or something like that, they get a little shy. That's fine. That's fine. I'm shy too. I will not go back and listen to myself. I think I sound horrible, but thank you, Bill. Bill Blaisdell's listening. That's a good dude right there. Old Bill. I love me some Bill. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Addictive photography. Go to it, subscribe to it, or join it. You don't have to subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I ain't nothing on YouTube. I'm just like 450 people or something like that. Something crazy. I ain't even supposed to go live on YouTube, but there's a way around it. If you get on StreamYard, then you could go live to YouTube. So, because you're supposed to have like 1,000 people, 1,000 followers to go live on YouTube or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna catch you all later. See y'all in a couple days. See ya.